would anyone like to hit our lovely recap?
Uh, we were going after the mafia because apparently the mafia had been the delaying supplies from entering into the city is basic, and also I want to point out the fact of like what was it, like 2 or 3 of us rolled like nat ones back to back. Arlena broke a heel, and then Chaos proceeded to faceplant directly into the dock. And then we entered into the warehouse, which is a maze apparently. And I don't know because I left a little bit afterwards, so I'm not sure if combat started. I'm going to assume it did.
Nah,
And
we
no, I am surprised by this. Um,
We decided to end like fairly soon after you left.
Yeah, because we
Fair
didn't
enough.
want to do combat without you.
Fair enough. Um, and then so yeah, I guess combat did not happen and everyone ended shortly after I left. Okay, there you go. There's basically all of what happened in the recap. And we couldn't really do any real shopping because again, everything was kind of getting held up by the mafia. It's still, and also we did try going to the BMV. However, we were not going to wait in a 5-hour line to go to the BMV for what's her name? Arlena.
yes, VD.
Uh,
That's basically the recap.
You guys also found a couple of randomized items in boxes.
Oh yeah, like that one cloak that basically can look like any other cloak, but it still acts like a cloak.
Gonna clean up the table.
Ah! Who's kidnapped me? Put me down!
Don't worry about it.
Ooh! Tiger!
You were stuck on a dice.
Ah.
Oops. Alright. So, we're back from Dragon Ball GT. You get a DM inspiration today, Vincent.
I get a point of inspiration. Yay!
Yeah, you get a DM inspiration today. You guys are at 41
Yippee.
twists.
Oh, sweet Jesus. That's a lot.
Uh,
How many dreads, may I ask?
More than 41.
135.
Clearly.
Yep.
Why?
Because I can't burn them enough, and you guys burned a lot of twists in the last 2 sessions out of necessity.
No, Taiga, of course, the absolute answer has to be is your little brother keeps spamming like 20 per session.
No. I disabled dreads.
Oh, you did? Oh, praise be.
That's just how many we had built up from before.
Oh,
Yeah, they. There's so many.
let me turn on Taiga's stream so I can stream snipe. I'm kidding. I'm just gonna have it up in the back and just gain points.
Yeah, literally. I just opened more
Ah!
team up.
I just.
Although
I
it
did-
is the only way I can currently see the board is by watching the stream because Taiga is not streaming in Discord.
Oh yeah, hold on. Share screen. This one. Stream.
Thank you. This will make it much faster because the delay between stream and actual things happening is annoying.
So, I believe it was you. I believe we left on your guys' turn as you try and sneak around the complex, in quotation marks.
Let me get my spell list open.
I think someone wanted to open that chest that we're close to.
Didn't we open that one already, or nah?
Yeah, you guys did.
All right.
I think Feck did specifically.
All right, so if he's going in the same movement patterns, we can get out, wait for him to move a little bit, then move so that we don't get spotted by him.
Does anybody have like disguise? You could disguise yourself as one of them, couldn't you?
I have polymorph, but I don't have disguise self.
What's
And I think we joke that polymorph doesn't work as well.
like? What's the difference exactly? Does it like change the body but not change the clothing? So you'd be like one of the mobsters but still wearing Arlena's dress?
Polymorph turns
So-
into a different creature altogether.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it only
Disguise self would make disguise self is what you're thinking of.
Yeah, it would really. So disguise self, you take on the appearance of a humanoid, but you're around the same height and body shape with disguise self. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and polymorph is you just straight up turn into a different species.
okay.
So unless one of these guys unless these guys are different species than us.
Hey, look, that motherfucker's a crocodile.
Hey, look, that motherfucker is a snake.
Have we seen what these monsters are?
Yeah, we have. They're circling.
They've all
Well,
been,
I mean, like,
they've all been,
their like race or whatever. Like, what are they? Just humans or?
Yep.
All of them are humans?
Yep.
Huh. Interesting.
Well, I mean, technically, I'm an elf, so I could make myself look like I could use polymorph to make myself look like a human monster. Couldn't I? Or would my clothing just magically disappear if I cast polymorph, just a suddenly naked human? I don't know. I don't know how polymorph is going to be helpful.
I'm not
Does
really
anyone-
sure like what our goal is other than opening these chests though. Like, is there an upper floor that we can get to, or
It's an excellent question.
we could kill these guys.
I don't I mean, like stealthily? Like,
I mean, I do have subtle spell for a meta magic.
we still haven't really figured out what exactly the mob is doing here besides stealing shipments and apparently hoarding magical items.
Yeah, so I have subtle spell, or so I could cast my spells without making any noise. Or do I? Oh wait, no.
Polymorph specifically transforms people into any beast whose challenge rating is less than or equal
I
to the
don't have
target's
subtle
level.
spell. I have like sorcery. Oh, that.
Oh, that's
okay.
why we couldn't use it to turn you into Richter, because his challenge rating was higher.
Because Richter's not a beast, he's a humanoid.
Oh, right.
All right. I have a dumb idea.
Okay,
I think
what is
I
it?
said this would be a last session, but what if we use polymorph to turn someone into just an animal, and then they just sneak past the guards? What guy's just gonna randomly see like a random fucking like cat or something and just be like, yeah, we should probably get rid of that. It's just like, oh, cute cat, maybe we should keep it, you know?
I mean, they're criminals, like, and they all have guns. What's gonna like what if they see and they're also working their day jobs? What if they get bored and just decide to shoot at us?
Listen, I've learned that that most people will not shoot an animal unless they are a psychopath, and these mobsters don't really come off as psychopaths.
Looks at anyone who lives out in the country that
Wild
shoots
sentence,
squirrels.
truly. These mobsters don't really come off as psychopaths.
Yeah, they're criminals, but that's their job. They seem well adjusted otherwise.
Yeah,
Wild.
Listen, just because they're criminals doesn't mean they're gonna shoot animals just for fun.
Looks at any country living person who shoots squirrels and the like for sport.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like a fucking animal that you can hunt for food. We're in an area where, like, I'm assuming cats are pets. Like,
Okay, so this guy's gonna circle around eventually. What if we all like pull him in behind this line of boxes and just like choke him out quietly, stealthily?
Stealthily.
well, we could go back to my plan A of seduction.
Snake,
I-
use your CQC now.
But if you want to go for the killing plan, I guess that's a good idea.
Maybe we can kidnap one of them and drag him outside without anybody noticing, and then interrogate him.
Man, I feel like Sin has been doing something horrible to you, Star.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think, like, how do I gain more information in this situation to make an informed decision?
Star, my innocent little bean. Star 4 sessions into Sin. Alright, let's go interrogate this motherfucker. This isn't even Sin. What are you doing?
You're right. I am chaotic good.
It's just so wild seeing the changes that have been
Taking hold.
No, it's funny though because am I allowed to say his name? It's his actual name, but like nobody knows him in this. Well, the guy playing David was like last session before last was like, you guys aren't being evil enough, and then we up and killed that one NPC, and he's like, okay, guy.
Man, you guys aren't very evil. Immediately kills a man.
Alright, guys, that was a bit uncalled for.
I think maybe we should avoid killing the regular like henchman dudes, because most likely they're only doing this because it's the only available income for them. So I'm thinking maybe we just kill their boss and then we become their bosses.
What am I?
You want to take over the mob?
No, I mean repurpose the mob to be not so evil. You know?
I don't think that's how that works.
I'll answer your question,
It's
Explorer.
definitely how it works. I mean, isn't that how a
What
merger
question?
works?
What
Isn't that how a
question?
merger works? You kill the guy who's in charge of that other company, and then you take over his company. That's what my dad told me.
That's so much so fast.
Hold on, wait, I just realized, does this mean that we're gonna kill Arlena's father if Arlena's father is indeed actually the guy who runs the mob?
I think that would be a good character arc for Arlena, actually. Maybe.
Yes,
Don't
Tiger,
Yes,
what question did you say you were going to answer?
To answer your question, Explorer, I'm drinking vanilla chai honey tea.
Ah,
Sorry.
nice.
Oh my fucking god! He literally redeemed like almost everything, every fucking redeem possible.
Because fuck you and the horse you rode in on.
He did redeem everything, which means I need to find out where I put my brownies.
I ate them.
They're hidden somewhere. I don't remember where I,
I
put
ate
them.
them.
Alright,
But yeah, fucking.
so what are you guys doing? What's the
I mean,
plan?
like,
Where you,
What are we
like I-
doing?
where you moving?
I-
It is your guys' turn.
like I said, he's technically not my real dad.
Who's- Yeah. Okay, whose turn is it specifically?
All of you
It's
at the
all
same
of our
time.
turns because it's a collective like choice, I think. So it's just
Listen, I say let's push over a bunch of boxes and see what happens.
I think like we can each do something individually, but I think we should make a decision as a group since whatever we do could affect the entire group.
Listen, all I'm saying is, for no particular reason, let's just push over that wall of boxes. I'm sure it'll be fine.
The 5 foot, the
We'll
5
make a
foot thick,
lot of noise.
the 5 foot thick wall of stacked boxes. I'm sure it'll be easy to push over.
Oh yeah, you know,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, these are like storage containers.
Listen, all it takes is a good fireball, and it'll be fine.
What if we just lit something in here on fire and then left really quick? Or I don't know, it would distract everybody.
You know, maybe a small fire. Small fires are always good. Just make sure it doesn't get too out of control.
Ah, yes. Let's set the wooden boxes in this wooden floored building on fire. I'm sure nothing could go wrong.
Exactly.
I think Trashy fell asleep.
Quite possibly.
Then there were 4.
Are there smoke detectors?
None that you see.
Damn, I was thinking we could set
Wow,
off
this
the
place
alarms.
is really not up to OSHA code.
Man, I think
Wait, I just realized it's only 3 of us. Wow, okay.
Ooh, okay, hold on.
This
I
is-
could do earth tremor. Would that affect the boxes?
What's the radius for that?
It is a 10-foot radius, so not very big. Or not 10-foot radius. Hold on. It says, all right. You cause a tremor in the ground within range. Each creature other than you in that area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage.
So at best, you'd be dealing 1d6 bludgeoning damage to us.
But I was thinking if I did it near the boxes, it would cause the boxes to move to get all shaken up and fall. I don't know.
Welcome
Hi,
back.
Trashy. You okay?
Yeah, my PC just died.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
I see.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of spells that would be helpful here, but I do not have a lot of helpful. I have hold person, but that doesn't prevent the guy from screaming.
Why don't you? Oh no, it's like, I guess it's magical. So even if you hold a person against his mouth, it wouldn't like hold it shut.
Unless I had mage hand, which I do have mage hand, but I don't know. Can I do mage hand and hold person at the same time? Just
Mage hand is not concentration based. Fun fact.
Thaumaturgy.
I don't have thaumaturgy. Does someone else have thaumaturgy?
I have thaumaturgy. I'm looking at my options with it. Voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal for 1 minute. I cause flames to flicker, brighten, dim, change color. Harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute.
Can't you also do like creepy whispers in the wind?
Yeah, I can.
Wait, I just realized, could you do both? Like, could you start off with the tremors and then do the whispers?
I can if I cast it more than once, but here's the problem with that. It is a cantrip, so I can cast it more than once. Its range is 30 feet.
Yes,
Okay.
but if this guy felt the ground shaking and heard some creepy whispers, he might think there's ghosts.
Yeah, and also if the ground is shaking and a decent amount that might actually shake the boxes, people would just leave considering, it is, a warehouse full of boxes and no one wants to get crushed by a bunch of boxes.
Have you seen how stupid some warehouse workers are?
I used to be a warehouse worker.
So
I
did
am a
Fucking-
warehouse worker.
No,
Tiger, what you trying to say here, man?
Have you ever
I
seen?
could summon
Have you ever?
I could summon an aberration.
Have you ever
I could
seen
summon an
the
aberration that
survival
might scare them.
instinct of a warehouse
Yeah, I
worker?
can confirm I skirt OSHA regulations on the regular.
Do you think summoning an aberration would be enough to scare them, or no?
They could think there's like a cursed item in here. That would be kind of funny.
That being said, who
Alright,
says these are actually
that's one
warehouse
point.
workers?
I also have.
It would be odd for you to choose the portrait where they all look like Snoop Dogg with a corncob pipe and a gun, if that was the case.
I also have insect plague that might come off as cursed item or some shit.
Yeah, wait, what's the range on insects? Can you just, make a swarm of bugs, drive all these guys out so we can,
I can create a 20-foot sphere up to 300 feet away, a 20-foot radius sphere.
Hold on, are we really just about to pull like what was it, like the 7 plagues from the Bible?
The Bible.
Is that what's happening here?
The
Bible?
Yes, the Bible.
You dare question the words of the mighty Jimmy?
My name is
He
Jimmy.
made me his own image.
5, 7, 15, 20.
Oh yes, they moved the Ark of the Covenant. That's what they did.
Okay.
I swear to God,
I'm
Wait
gonna
a minute.
use my turn to step back and stay right here.
I'm just listing spells that I have that could be helpful. I do have Dissonant Whispers, but that deals damage.
So does
But-
insect plague. Insect plague is one of the highest damaging spells of level 5.
I mean, I feel like insect plague might be a good idea though, because that would disrupt them and cause them all to run outside at the very least, right?
Choose within range. You don't have to see the point, by the way, in order to fill a space with insect plague.
It just has to be up to 300 feet. It can be no further than 300 feet away. So how far away is 300 feet from me?
Let's see.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85.
What's 300 divided by 5?
This is 100, so 30.
300 divided by
The entire
5.
warehouse.
It's
65.
60. 60,
Yeah.
60 times 5 is 300, I
You,
think.
you can
Yeah.
reach anything in this warehouse.
Oh,
So
jeez.
500. Okay, no, hold on. So 500 divided by 3 is 166.66666666666.
Laura, we don't need the. We don't need. We didn't need the part that goes after the.
Yeah, but guess what? I wanted to throw it in there. So
Fair.
I'm trying to see if I can move them, but it doesn't say I can move the insect plague.
Nope, insect plague stays static.
Hmm.
It's one of my favorite spells.
And I only have 1 5th level spell left, and I don't want to meta game the whole, like, placing it near the biggest amount of dudes, because I
You
don't
set
know.
You could set it like I think in the center, and that would cause enough of a commotion that would cause everybody's attention to be drawn to whatever the hell is going on over there. Like, I don't think it would be metagaming to just like place it approximately in the middle of the room that you're in.
Alright. I mean, it will be the last. If I do this, it is my last 5th level spell slot, unless I want to spend some sorcery points to get back a 5th level.
Let me see how many I have. I don't think I've used any since our last long rest.
I was gonna
I
say,
mean,
not.
I do have 10 sorcery points, and it would only cost me 5 sorcery points to gain back another 5th level spell slot.
theoretically, you've probable cause to place it here, here, or here. These two, because the two corners, because they're far away from you guys, it would cause commotion that would draw attention. The middle, because it's right in the middle, it would draw attention, and you guys would probably be able to get around the outskirts. Since you don't know what's ahead, those are probably the 3 places I could see you wanting to put them at random. That would
I will. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna convert some sorcery points to a 5th level spell slot. So that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 apply, and then I will cast Insect Plague on the center of the building.
On the center? Alright.
Yep.
15,
Uh,
20, 30,
so
15, 20, 30.
when the area appears, each creature in it must make a Constitution saving throw. Creature takes 4d10 piercing damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. Creature must also make this saving throw when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or ends its turn there.
Alright. First things first, roll 4d10 for me.
I forgot to grab my dice. Let me be right back.
One, two, three. Can I roll?
I wish the range on.
Huh?
I was gonna say, I wish the range on thaumaturgy was bigger. I'd like time it at the same time as the insect plague and make just like a creepy voice be like, "Get out!"
That one saves. These 4 fail. It's so weird hearing the sounds for once. It's weird to think I've been playing without sound in this program all this time.
Yeah, I thought you knew.
I had no idea. I was just like, man, this program's real quiet sometimes. Like, I could have swore there was clickety clacks when the dice land, but apparently not. And then you said, yeah, there's sounds, and I'm like, wait, is there? Hold on, menu options. Holy shit, there is sounds.
All right. All right. I'm rolling 46. All right.
D10s.
Here we.
D10s, not D6s.
Oh, D10s. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. That's what I meant to say because I have D10s in my hands. But I don't know.
They're fine.
All right. Let's see. That's it. That is going to be 20 piercing damage.
Okay.
Oh my god!
What?
Oh right. Let me. How do I stream this to Discord?
I'm streaming in Discord, you're fine.
Did it
Okay.
kill the guy?
It killed 3 of them.
4 of them.
Oh, dear lord.
4 of them.
Well, shit.
I had my character sheet open so I couldn't see the stream directly, and I opened the stream back up and I was like, oh, they're dead.
That's a good
What happens
action. Alright, what else has happened?
Huh?
That's a good action. What else has happened? What are y'all doing? As you see a swarm of locusts so thick you can't see through it start to appear.
Oh shit, it's that big? Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a radius of 30. That's 60 feet around.
And they can't be moved.
It's a 20-foot radius, not a 30-foot radius. Did you make a 30-foot radius? Because it's supposed to be 20-foot radius.
Yeah, thaumaturgy's the one that's 30 feet.
It would still hit them all.
Wow.
Yeah, it's still pretty fucking big. Jesus Christ.
I guess I'm gonna do the thing that I thought about doing, which is I'm gonna stand over here by this box on the off chance that there's somebody over here who can hear it, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy and make like a creepy, ghostly demon voice that just says, "Get out." And that happens within a 30-foot radius of me.
Sorry, I had to whip out the demon voice because voice actor.
It was effective.
What are you guys? And what's everyone else doing? For their turn?
Slurp. Trashy.
What's up?
What's everyone else doing for their turn?
I'm not really sure what I can do specifically. I guess I'll just kind of be a lookout, I guess, and kind of warn Chaos if there's like any guards that are about to catch him.
You are muted.
Did you miss
by the way, Trashy?
Trashy's currently AFK, I think.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't realize I was still muted. I said give me a minute. I'm working on a plan.
So, by the way, Explorer, we killed 3 of these guys
4.
just with the locusts. 4 of these guys just with the locusts.
Oh, okay.
So they have less than 20. They have 20 or less hit points.
Do they?
Well,
Yeah.
if you, like, you dealt 20 piercing damage and it killed 3 or 4 of them.
Fair.
I mean, if we're just going the killing route, then okay, that actually gives me options.
That it was supposed to be a distraction.
I was trying to go for the scare them into thinking that there's like a fucking haunted or cursed thing here. But instead, I accidentally killed a fucking small handful of them.
Okay, now that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and I guess I'll just shoot this guy then, if we're going the
What?
killing option.
What? We don't know that those guys died also. I mean, we know...
We don't know that they're dead in character.
You don't know that they're dead, but that's a lot of locusts.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of locusts, so I can assume...
You hear buzzing through the walls that makes you
I could probably also hear some
concerned.
screaming going on, probably.
One can
Oh yeah,
say.
that would make sense if locusts are literally eating them to death.
Yeah, you know, that...
Wow,
So-
that's a lot of screaming for. I wouldn't. I imagine Arlena doesn't know her spell deals damage, so
Oh.
she's probably. Wow, those are a lot of screams. They must really not like locusts.
We did it, Patrick. We saved the city.
Yeah, alright.
Genuinely.
Yeah, do I get 2 attacks at this level of gunslinger? I forgot.
You're at least 5 levels in, right?
Are you... Okay, we're not in combat yet, though. I think if you attack, we will be.
We are level 10. You should have 2 attacks, unless you're
I'm
multi-class.
level... I did multi-class. I've 8 points into fighter and 2 points into mech.
All martial
Then yeah,
classes
you
get a second
should
attack at
have
level 5.
you should have 2 attacks per action as a fighter
Okay.
at level 8, because I think fighters get the most
Yes.
amount of attacks per
Yeah.
action.
I do have 2. Okay.
All martial classes get a second attack at level 5. Fighters get another martial attack at level 12 and level 18.
And they get fucking action surge, so they essentially get fucking
Well,
4 attacks.
I will also say, Blue, what do you think I should do? Because, like...
I don't know. I was thinking we should
Yeah.
hold our turns and wait to see where the guys go from here. Like, if our distraction worked, if they leave.
It
if
feels
they
less
move.
like a distraction and more like we're starting combat. But you know what? Fine, sure. I'll just stay here and do nothing, I guess. I don't know what to do. I don't know.
Alright. So, you guys hear screaming like no one's business from what seems like just the other room. You
Fucking
hear
pussy.
rapid footsteps running this way. You hear more footsteps on the other side of the wall. That one's actually a smaller barricade. A difficult terrain. I think that's as far as these guys can make it, which means these guys can only make it 5 feet behind them. Upon the screams and the buzzing, you hear a lot of commotion start. That one can't make it over there, it doesn't have enough speed. That one also can't make it over, it doesn't have enough speed.
God, this lasts for 10 minutes if I just continue to concentrate on it.
Jesus Christ.
Oh
That's
boy.
Sure does.
terrifying.
And he
I am God, fear me.
he took a step back, he'd be laying against the wall in the little tiny pocket of safety he has. Horrified, bleeding.
Oh,
And
I
also-
have an idea. We could convince them that it's haunted and then pretend like we're here to bust the ghosts. I don't know.
All right, see you guys again.
Yeah. We're here about the ghosts/demons. Wow, that was fast. We haven't even called you guys yet.
See you guys
Is
again.
it our turn now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna.
You probably would have seen the guy run across the hall down there, Steph.
Yeah, I'm just calculating how far I can move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can only go over to here for now. And then I'm gonna end my turn there. But also, they should still be up to 1 minute. They should still hear a voice like within 30 feet of me saying "Get out."
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna end my turn there. Who else wants to do moving and stuff?
Let's go.
I guess follow behind Star.
Yeah.
Time to use Star as a meat shield.
Hell yeah! I am a tank. This is my purpose.
I will also follow them, I guess.
I'm a tank. This is my purpose as the healer.
I'm a tanky healer. I got a lot of hit points.
Alright. So they would take another turn. Actually, probably do that. Can't see. Zoomed in. This guy's 5'7".
Who the fuck is listening to music?
It's my roommate. He's playing TikTok.
There you go.
Ah.
Alright. Okie dokie.
And no one steps into the murder locus.
This guy's
Either way, the entire D&D crew can hear it.
This guy is screaming.
I've been muted this entire session, and I've done one thing.
This guy is screaming bloody murder, and he's trying to
We're in
get people to
combat.
come help. This guy's trying to. This guy's trying to see if there's anything he can do to get in without getting hurt. You guys again. This guy is dumb. This guy's actually just dumb enough that he runs in. Roll 48 or 40.
All right, he needs to make a saving throw.
Yeah, roll your 40-10.
Alright, well, that's definitely more than what I dealt last time. 28 damage.
He runs in.
Just gets
and he
evaporated.
Screams as he's ripped to shreds. To shreds, you say?
Jeez. To shreds, you say?
Oh my. Good news, everyone!
Alright, you guys are up again.
Okay,
I have the strange feeling like I've done something bad, but I don't know what.
Arlena walks over, sees the locust pecking a guy's eye out.
Oh, I didn't know that spell did that. I mean, we're hearing about the ghosts.
Yeah.
But no, I guess I will follow Chaos.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, don't be afraid. Hey, come over here. It's okay. Listen, We're here to deal with this. This place has like a horrible demonic entity living underneath it. Do I have to roll
Oh.
deception? Or
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
Okay, maybe with the person who has a higher charisma roll deception, but no.
So you
go
see, the
on.
first person was chaos, so you know we're kind of stuck here.
Yeah.
You absolutely have to roll deception.
I'm also a priest. Kind of.
I would say, can we at least get advantage considering A, the locust started
Okay.
showing up, was there also whispers, and B, also, does chaos look like a priest? I'm assuming he does.
I have a cleric robe and like a holy symbol around my neck.
I mean, yeah.
I also don't have 3 eyes anymore. I have purple glasses.
Oh shit, you're a cool pope.
I'm not the Pope.
I don't know. Listen, I don't know most fucking religious terms. I grew up in a fucking Pentecostal Christian. I only know fucking the pastor. That's the only word I knew.
Fair. Fair.
Yeah, Chappi probably ain't gonna make it today. You got a Minecraft event
Okay.
that's gonna end at 4:30.
Understandable.
4:30, maybe.
All I remember was good old Pastor Steve.
Shoot your
Okay,
cannon.
so can I use a twist to re-roll this if it goes bad?
Do you want to declare a twist?
Yes.
Okay.
Those twists are gonna bite us in the ass.
Oh yeah. That's an 18 plus... That's a 19 total.
Uh-huh.
And do I have to re-roll or nah?
You don't have to.
Okay. I'm not gonna.
So, he turns around and he just, thank fucking God!
Whatever you do, whatever you do, don't go into the locust cloud, okay? You guys need to evacuate, and if you can, we're going to begin the exorcism.
I thought priests work alone.
I have my bodyguards here.
He shrugs.
It's
Alright.
I imagine he just sees us, a fucking gunslinger, a fucking space raccoon, and a fucking.
Hold on. I will say it does make sense considering when this is the raceway, correct?
No,
No.
this is the Empire satellite.
Okay. All right. Never mind then.
But
We haven't been on the raceway for a hot minute now.
I thought this was still the raceway. I thought we had a conversation like that last time.
I'm wondering what this guy is thinking, seeing like one of this priest's bodyguards looking like an elven whore.
You have Trashy, you have Arlena, and then you have Vincent, a comparatively normal human. He's the only one who looks like a.
Pass
I've
for a
got my
priest. I
fucking-
got the outfit for it. I could.
I got my whole cleavage on display.
Listen, these
Mm.
guns are made for fighting demons. I'm just saying. Not actually, but
Wild.
I could pass it off as it.
We've got
They
a
have been
priest
blessed.
of Lysander, a priest of gun, a priest of cleavage, and a priest of blue space.
A priest of the stars.
Alright.
Is there any kind of alarm system you could ring? I say to the guy.
Only a gunshot.
Is there a way to let your friends know they should go through the emergency exit because of the fucking locust?
We don't have emergency exits.
Oh. Well, some of
Well,
them
let
might
me
have
just
to
also
go
move
through
over
the
here
locust then
with-
if they want to get out of here. You might have to tell your friends to go run through the locust if they want to get out of here.
He shrugs and says, I don't know, the locusts aren't really moving.
Can the locust move?
Out of character? No. I can and stop concentration to make them disappear, but I can't move them.
He can cease concentration at will, but he can't move them, yeah.
All right, make your way to the exit, my son. We'll take it from here.
Good lord.
Literally.
Oh my god.
Okay. Is that going to be your guys' turn then?
So
Yeah,
hold on,
the cleavage
do they even have
that is
like
gonna be the
hold
end
on,
of
do
my
they even
turn.
have like walkie-talkies or anything or no?
You don't see walkie-talkies. The only thing you see that they have is their guns.
What kind of security are they? This is horrible.
Every single one of them has had a shotgun so far.
Taiga, this is a horrible security force in a very horrible building.
Who said they were security and not just hired hands, or I don't know.
Even hired hands have walkie-talkie. I've never been somewhere where there was in like any form
Sorry,
where they.
Explorer. When is the last time you were in a mob-run like smuggling operation?
Like I think these guys are not being taken care of by their bosses very well.
Are you also saying they don't even have cell phones? Wait a minute.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh man, they
I
don't even
think-
have dental coverage.
I think you're looking into
They don't even have dental.
I think I'm not looking into it far enough.
Alright, so is that your guys' turn then?
Maybe you should
Unless anybody else wants to do
line of
something, I'm
work-
done.
Maybe you should reconsider your line of work, good sir, if your boss isn't willing to give you communication in case of an emergency. Anyways, go on, leave before you get murdered by demons.
It's got that far.
Oh my god, I thought that guy was never gonna leave.
This one moves here.
Yeah, holy shit. What are we gonna do about the locusts?
I can make them go away, but I'm assuming there's more people in the building. So should I do that now or wait until they leave?
Let's wait a bit. I think it's good. I think it's good to. There's some of them who may not have seen it yet. We so far. Can I see the bodies in the locust cloud?
Oh, yeah.
I think the locusts are not leaving anything but bone.
Okay. Okay.
You see tattered, ripped flesh, bones jutting out in certain sections, blood pouring out
Oh
of
man,
openings.
they just leave dead animals laying around? That's weird.
Yeah, Arlie. How many animals do you know that got human skulls?
Monkeys?
Something tells me the mob was. Something tells me the mob wasn't smuggling monkeys.
I don't know. Monkeys are pretty cute.
Yes, they are. Okay. Just sort of crosses himself and like he's like, I'll deal with the guilt from this later.
It would be your guys' turn again.
Okay.
I would
And-
suggest not going into the locust either because I did not do my thing to prevent us from being affected by the locusts.
Damn, that's a shame. We could make it look like a freaking miracle.
I mean,
Let me see, what can I do?
I could dispel it and then cast it again, this time with the carefulness. There would be more spells that I have to waste.
See, did I not save this? I gotta look up a spell.
What is spell?
I'm gonna see what happens if I cast Dawn
Oh.
at the same time. Arlie dispels the locusts. It's We might be able to trick them into thinking that we actually did an exorcism.
You know, if you were to cast Dawn first, so that way, like, I'm assuming there would be like a light in the center of it, and then dispel the locust. It would make it look a little bit more believable.
The light of dawn shines.
What if I cast insect plague at the same time that I dispelled the previous insect plague, but this time with the careful spell meta magic? Would that be allowed?
A 30-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder of bright light that does 4d10 radiant damage. and you can move
Do
it
you
60
have
feet as a
resistance
bonus
to-
action.
Do you have any way to resist piercing damage?
It's a better moonbeam.
Fuck, Moonbeam. Christ alive. That spell is the bane of my existence.
Moonbeam is my favorite spell.
Do you have any way to resist piercing damage? Because
I do not. So, let me see how long this lasts.
I mean, if you succeed the
Up to a
Constitution
minute.
saving throw, you won't take that much damage.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast Dawn in like the center of the wasp. I mean the locusts. That's the word I was looking for.
Okay.
And Arlie, do you want to dispel that, or do we just want to see if the light kills them? Actually,
I'll dispel it when you cast Dawn.
wait a minute. That's 30 feet.
That is 30 feet.
Oh God.
dear
Okay.
Lord.
It's a 30-foot radius.
Maybe don't do that.
So
30 feet, 40 foot high.
Okay, I have an idea. What if
And I don't have careful spell.
what if you just say very loudly a bunch of mumbo jumbo, and then I make it look like you just got rid of the evil?
fun fact, Star, you can move Dawn with a bonus action.
That's true, but okay, so I'm gonna move it so that it's not clipping the. I imagine I can at least see this dude over here. So I'm gonna move it like a couple squares to the side, just so that like as little of these guys are inside it as possible.
I'm gonna be real with you, Star. You cast it as
Yeah.
an action. And then you still have your bonus action. You're gonna deal 4d10 damage with this thing.
Yeah, we could just kill all these monsters right now.
This is less than 60 feet.
You know what? I don't know if Lathander or Rast would be cool with this line of action.
I mean, you've already committed
Would you
4
like to-
murders. 5 murders.
Yeah, but that wasn't me. That was Arlena. I was just an accessory to those. This is actually by my hand.
Well, then just let them go through the insect plague then.
Okay, you know what? What's can I is thaumaturgy still being cast?
It presumably would be. You haven't dropped concentration on it yet.
Okay, so the guy that we just talked
I
to.
went to grab snacks and there was nothing to snack, so instead I grabbed cat.
Don't eat the cat.
Who said I was gonna eat the cat? How dare you? All I said was I grabbed the cat.
Chinese chicken.
No,
No.
bad Tiger, bad.
Whoa. I don't think you can say that.
I have every right to. Our local Chinese shops use the pigeons for food.
What?
Well, pigeon is a delicacy in many countries.
Yeah. Okay, so
But
I'm going to. How is this going to be audible over 30 feet if I change what thaumaturgy is saying? Like, are these guys going to be able to hear it?
They're a lot further than 30 feet away from you.
Damn.
hold on, I think I have a spell. Maybe hold on.
It started.
And it's not a concentration.
It started so stealthy, then got murdery, then deceptive.
How far away are the rest of the people?
Let's.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. The furthest one is 100 feet from you guys.
Because I do have message.
What does that do?
That allows me to you point your finger. Oh, never mind. I have to see the creature. Never mind. Okay. What's the range on my telekinesis then? Or not my telekinesis, telepathy. Ew. I can't English. Never mind. Okay, that won't work either. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Because the only thing I have that could maybe come off as spooky is dissonant whispers, but that is 60 feet. That would not only and that only targets one creature, and I think I have to see that creature. I think.
Much thought, big think.
Dissonant whispers. You whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear. Oh, doesn't specify they have to. I have to see them.
I don't know, Explorer, do you have any ideas while we're thinking about spells that we could use?
There's not a lot here I can do myself.
All right, what do you want? What were you trying to do with your creepy ghostly voice thing?
Oh, I was thinking that I could make it sound like the guy that we just talked to is over here and screaming for help, and then maybe they would run into they would or that would be tricking them into running into the locust swarm, which there's not a lot of ways out of this situation that aren't like objectively evil. I'm gonna be real with you.
This guy is still screaming for help. Is it really evil that slaughter a mob that's keeping a city's items hold
You know
up
what? That's
from
a good.
reaching for it?
That's a good point. Can I Can I just real quickly like beseech both Lathander and or Raz to know if what I am about to if casting Dawn on all these guys is good an act of good or not?
You want
God, can I murder these people?
God, are you okay with this?
so you want to commune with your god?
Yeah.
God, God, do I have a license to kill?
What exactly are you going to try and ask God? Word for word.
Would it be acceptable for me to cast Dawn on these criminals? Or would that be like a heinous act? Or like in a less like out of character, are you gonna be mad at me?
Alright. And how are you trying to ask this of God?
Is that augury, or I could just channel divinity regular? I think. Let me check that. Hang on, never mind. Yeah.
I totally forgot I have sending.
What does that do?
It's literally message, but unlimited range.
I think I'm gonna use augury. Sorry, but limited range.
No, go ahead and use your augury then, because I don't know if this is gonna work the way I think it's gonna work.
Okay, then I'm gonna use augury to like ask if this is okay, if this is acceptable.
All right, ask your 3 questions.
Okay. Is it morally acceptable for me to cast Dawn on these guys, number 1. Question number 2. Are my gods gonna be mad at me? Question number 3. Do they deserve it?
Maybe. No. Maybe.
God damn it. You know what? Okay, I'm just doing it. I'm just doing it. I'm gonna cast Dawn, starting, like, how do I draw a circle?
You click on.
You start with a head.
You.
Start with a head, and then erase it. Like, I'm gonna...
Oh my god.
5,
Approximately
10,
there.
15, 20, 25,
Oh my
30,
god, that hits like almost
45,
all of
50, 55,
Yep.
60.
you. Wait, no, you could get all of them. Hold on. You could get all of them if that's how big it is. Hold on.
Alright, Star, roll 40-10.
Oh boy, okay.
Oh my god. Do they have to make a saving throw?
So that's a 4. That's a 6, so that's 10. That's 17. That's 17 plus 8, which is
That's
24
25.
damage. I got 24.
17 plus 8 is 25.
Okay, I'm bad at...
Because-
Well, 25.
Yeah, 7 plus 8 is 15, so 17 plus 8 is 25. I know my quick math.
So that's what I do.
Jesus.
Easy, take the wheel.
Alright.
Actually, no, a better one would be Here Comes the Sun. Do, do, do.
Here comes the sun, and I say, ah!
Was that cough in character? Is that what you say?
No, the joke, it was screaming,
Alright.
but it was
So-
quiet.
Oh.
You drop this absolutely massive ball of light. Pillar of direct sunlight. And you immediately hear so many screams.
Uh,
There's so left.
Alright, anyone else doing anything this turn?
holy shit!
We're not the good guys.
No.
Are we the baddies?
Yeah, we're the bad guys.
Okay, what? Trashy Explorer, please do something else so it's not just me and Arlie complicit.
Okay. Are we killing people? We're officially killing people now?
You've
Yeah,
killed,
we're official.
you've killed
Okay,
a
'cause
total
that's
of
what I'm built for. I'm built to kill people.
you've killed a
Alright.
total of 33 people already.
Oh my god!
Okay, where's
I-
the nearest group of people?
Well, they're too far away. I think
No, they're
the
not.
sun. I think the
Where are
dawn
they?
will take.
Okay,
They're
so
Arlena, you can end concentration at will if you want to.
uh,
can I make it
Okay.
rain on the last clusters of enemies?
You most
Oh,
certainly could. What's the
Oh.
AoE on Make It Rain again?
Let me go look real quick.
yeah, if dawn doesn't fucking kill them, the insect plague will.
The insect plague is not on them.
Every creature
know, but-
within 10 feet from the initial target,
Okay, so you could hit two.
and it's 180 feet range.
Oh my god! Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
that'll do it.
So
I just wanted confirmation we were killing people. I didn't
Theoretically-
realize how many had died. I'm totally gonna kill these motherfuckers.
Theoretically, you stand there, you hit this guy, you also hit this guy, right? Okay.
Yeah, because they're definitely within 10 feet of each other.
So.
Real quick, for those that are not currently moving pieces, can I get you to tell me if this Jirachi is sassy enough?
Ooh.
Hold on, I cannot see what you are drawing right now. Hold on, let me look.
I gotta see. This is the wrong Discord. Oh my god, I love it! That is the sassiest Jirachi I've ever seen.
Alright.
Does it? Okay, so I drew the Jirachi after a meme dog. Are you? Do you know what the meme dog is? Is it recognizable?
No, I don't recognize the meme.
That's okay. That's okay. I have the picture because I've been like looking at it. But
Alright.
copy
Yeah,
image.
What?
I have no idea what you're talking.
It's in the side chat.
What is the DC and what is your damage?
Ah, man, that's okay. That's cute. My favorite Jirachi that you've ever drawn is this one.
Thank you.
This is the only Jirachi
This
I've
one.
ever seen you draw.
You haven't seen this one? I paid $5 for that, and I do not regret it.
Okay, I need a dexterity save,
Mhm.
and my spell save DC really should be auto calculated right here, but it's not. Okay, so it's 8 plus. God, please. Why do you hate me?
I assume 8 plus dex plus
Well, it all
proficiency.
started.
Yeah,
The
8
dice
plus
hate all of us.
plus proficiency.
Then
This is why
16,
I
I
use
believe.
crystal dice.
I didn't hear what you said.
I said then 16, I do believe, because you should have max dex.
I do have max dex.
Yeah, then 16.
Alright.
In which case, one passes, one fails.
Alright, Joy, the one who passes takes no damage. The one who does not takes all of the damage.
Yep.
Okay. I had to figure out the actual thing.
I just realized something fucking terrifying.
Mm.
So I have transmuted spell. I could have made the locust like deal fire damage or something like that. Just flaming locusts.
Flaming bugs, no thank.
That would have been more terrifying than regular locusts. Fuck, I'm stupid.
11 damage. Plus something,
Alright.
I think. I think plus my regular.
You're good.
Oh
You
my
kill-
god, I forgot I drew that.
You're good. You killed the one guy.
What can I say except
That's all I really
delete
wanted.
this?
Alright. Anyone else? Looking at the two, Arlena and
I'm just
Vincent.
gonna drop my concentration on insect plague. I think that fucking sunlight's gonna microwave the last two fuckers.
I think you're right.
Mhm.
There's no
Sorry,
need
I'm
to
back.
Dude.
Can I see? Well, if we're killing these guys, if I move, can I get line of sight on that one guy or no?
You most certainly can.
And how far away is he?
Less than 100 feet.
Okay, so I need a spell that has about that range.
70 feet, to be exact.
70 feet. Okay, so 70 feet or greater is what I need.
You could just let Sunbeam kill them on the start of their turn.
Nah.
Why not?
I don't feel like it. Anyways, I'm gonna roll to hit this guy as I cast Chill Touch.
Go for it.
I'm impatient, alright? I need things to die faster. I have ADHD brain. Alright. It's been so long since I've had to roll to actually hit something, because I'm mostly a saving throw caster. Alright, that is going to be 27 to hit.
27 hits.
Alright. That is going to be, let's Alright. Alright, that is going to be 10 necrotic damage. And if he's not dead, he has a ghostly skeletal hand grabbing onto him.
Alright. So with that, it would be their turn.
Okay.
Which means start roll 4d10s again.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Do I even have to? Can we just assume he dies, even if they all come up once?
Well,
and
watch as Blue rolls 4 10s. Be really funny.
9.
Close enough.
7 plus 9.
Alright, that's enough. He gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
He
that's what I thought.
He
That's
did.
what I thought. Okay, I dispel the column of light.
So many screams, so many bodies. Even the guy that was running away is dead.
Damn.
Yeah.
So is that just everyone's dead?
Everyone on this floor.
You have no signs whatsoever of life.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Wow.
Oh no!
Chaos,
Hi
you
guys,
killed
see
a lot of,
Rune.
I was turning you at me
Chaos, you killed
facing
a
the
lot
camera.
of people. Wow.
Well, I looked out. I looked out at my necklace.
You see a pile of like 40 bodies over here.
Holy god, this is a massacre.
God, what have I become?
Man, I'm so glad I didn't murder anyone with my insect plagues. I definitely have no blood on my hands.
I just turn and look
Hey,
at
now
you
look,
and
there's
point.
Hey,
and
Arlena, look,
point
there's
at
some
the, like-
locusts pecking that guy's eye out.
I turn and point at the ones that obviously were not burned to death.
Those are definitely monkey bodies.
Hold on, let me roll the hit Arlena upside the head real fast.
Man, that would be
Like
even
from the
worse.
70s show.
Oh my god.
Why are you kidding me? This is abuse, and I'm reporting it.
Who are you reporting it to? I
You're the
slow
captain.
turn.
Hello, 911. I'm being assaulted.
Do not call 911.
911 hangs up immediately, recognizing Arlene's voice.
The second you dial in, you hear hello, you speak, and then they say, oh.
Click.
Beep, 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 beep.
Oh my god. Wild.
Okay, so I guess we just go and like open the other chests and maybe
Just a casual stroll, see what's here.
try not to think about how many like people. Hang on a second.
You guys start strolling through the warehouse unimpeded. There's a split way here, left or forward.
Arlene is just very carefully stepping over the dead carcasses, just going, could you have at least like done something to not make it so messy?
Trying not to think about if any of these guys had families, and I'm going forward.
Oh, they definitely had families, loving wives, husband, children, pets.
Wild.
You guys see another one of those chests?
Who wants to open it?
You're sure? I'll open it.
Alright, go ahead and roll a d20 for me, Arlena.
Hog. All right.
Oh, sorry. Two. Whatever.
Huh?
Nah, it's fine. Just
Am I not rolling a d20?
No, I'm just being me. I forgot.
Okay, because I got a 16 on the die.
Bippity boppity boo.
Bippity boppity, get off my property.
You pull out
Skedaddle.
you pull out a long red sword that looks to have a purple eye in the middle of the hilt.
Oh, that's horrifying.
And
I'm pretty sure I can't use
its edges are serrated, and it has a ruby for pommel.
Oh,
Ooh.
Arlena, I found something for you. I'm gonna hand Arlena that cloak that I found earlier. I forget exactly what it was called.
I'm already wearing a cloak. I don't see how that one's going to be more helpful than this one.
Oh no, it's more of a fashion cloak than anything else. I thought you would like it. Unless someone else wants it.
But I guess I'll take it for when I don't need this cloak of protection.
The cloak of many fashions.
Yes, that one.
Can I add it to my inventory?
You should. You probably. I think the cloak of many fashions is a real item. All right.
So, I guess we go back the way we came and go the other way.
It's honestly reasonable. You guys go this way. You see dead end. You see next to the dead end an actual barricade set up as if people were ready to shoot over it.
Oh man. I guess we go past the barricade.
As one does. You see another chest, but this one looks a lot fancier.
Trashy, you want to open this one?
Is
And
Trashy
not
muted?
me realizing I was muted. I'll open it.
Alright, go ahead and roll 4 D100s.
Oh goodness. That's so much. Give me a second.
No worries.
47? Wait, no. Yeah. 90? 79? 84.
Damn, no funny number.
You see a tankard with a funny rune on the front of it.
Oh.
You
Okay.
see you see what looks like a feather pen.
Okay.
You see what looks to be a medal, as if like the type you'd wear around your neck for getting an award. And you'd see a hat that looks like it has many, many holes chewed in it. A top hat with many, many holes chewed in it.
I immediately put the top I immediately put the top hat on my head and then put my crown on my top hat.
You immediately put the top hat on your head and then the crown on your head, top hat, and you feel as if you can reach out to something nearby.
Oh?
I outstretch my hand, huh?
You outstretch your hand and you see about 4 different rats from nearby come running that you didn't know were here before.
You can control rats.
Oh my god!
Oh my
I'm the
God.
Rat King.
No, hold on, wait. Are you? You have like the hat from fucking what was it called? The Pied Piper.
Oh my god!
Uh,
Do I have the Pied
can-
Piper's hat?
I don't know if that's an actual thing or not. Maybe.
I thought the Pied Piper controlled rats with music because he's the Pied Piper.
That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think as to why why you know where like rats are. It's just kind of funny to me. It's like, it's magic.
Are there still dead bodies nearby?
Well,
Oh, yeah.
there are very many dead bodies in this building. Yes,
I outstretch my hand and I try and make the rats eat a body.
they do.
Oh my god.
They start. They just start going to town.
Oh,
Oh,
that
God.
peak.
Hey, what's in that tankard? Is it booze? Because could I have some?
Is it booze? I open up the tankard.
You open up the tankard. The tankard is currently empty.
Oh, okay.
What does the metal read on it? Does it have like anything like you know, best at something or some weird shit like that?
It says #1 spelling bee.
I was gonna say world's best dad.
He was
Wild.
#1.
Schmitty Werben Jaeger Man Jensen.
Oh my god, you're so right.
It says #1 and there's a bee on the back of it.
This reminds me of that medal I got when I was a kid. Second favorite daughter. Although I was an only child, so I don't know why it said that.
Good
Dude.
lord.
Crazy. So
I'm sorry to say, but Orlando's life is going from tragic to comical at this point. It's starting to just nuclear Gandhi itself.
all right, Doofenshmirtz.
Doofenshmirtz says, well, I will say yes to that.
It all started when I was born. Neither of my parents attended my birth.
Yeah.
Wait, how?
Completely
Okay,
Well,
so
If you're only 18, why?
Us?
Well, you see, it all started on the day I was born.
Wild.
Alright.
is there like
I
another
will say-
floor to this warehouse?
You have not seen any signs of an upper floor.
I will say that someone pointed out in Phineas and Ferb that Doofenshmirtz does not have like a backstory for his wife simply because he respects his like ex-wife that much. I'm like, you know what? That's solid. I
Solid.
respect that. He knows that he fucked that up and he respects it.
Actually, wait, hold on. Aren't they divorced strictly
Yes.
for tax reasons?
Wait, are they divorced strictly for tax
Yeah,
reasons?
Yeah.
there was an episode that revealed that they're actually not divorced. They're still together. They're only divorced on paper for tax reasons.
I don't remember that.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's like one of the last episodes. It was like in one of the last seasons, I think.
That's just funny.
Also, there's a Phineas and Ferb reboot, so
Also, King
Okay.
of the Hill reboot.
Yeah.
oh god.
There's a lot of reboots coming out. There's a reboot of a show that's coming out that's made entirely using AI, too.
Ugh.
Boo.
I don't remember.
Oh, did you guys hear that they fired the voice actor of Paimon from Genshin?
I heard.
Oh,
I
that
don't know
sucked.
why.
MiHoYo sucks as a company and how they treat their actors just in general.
I mean,
I think there was like an
wasn't-
actual reason, Goose.
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
Fair.
Didn't a lot of people make complaints about? I heard a lot of people making complaints about like the creators of Genshin Impact being like not having a lot of diverse characters. Like it was mostly just white characters.
Eh.
Even their diverse characters are still white.
Yeah. So, what are we
Anyways.
gonna do now? Cause like,
Well, we should probably give all this stuff to the people, like the rest of this stuff, since a lot of people need to still run businesses, and the mafia was preventing them from having their businesses.
yeah, that's true.
However, these items we have found, we definitely get to keep, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't think anybody's gonna miss those. Question mark.
Yeah, we can probably figure out what the fuck they are, because I don't know if I can use this weird or fucking red sword. I don't really use swords.
Because Because like we didn't take this job on anybody's behalf either, so like we have nobody to report
He's
to.
doing this so that we could get magic items at the magic shop.
Oh right, we could go tell the magic lady that the mob problem has been taken care of.
Although
Has
that's although hold
or if we
on,
just
what
killed
if-
a bunch of grunts.
That's a good
Yeah,
point.
there's probably more mobs. Oh wait, what if we go to the mob boss and tell him we found out that someone killed his guys and we want to help him out or something like that? I don't know.
Well, we don't know that the mob boss.
You know what? I have an idea. Let's search through these boxes, see if we can find anything useful. There has to be something.
I think Tyga's just gonna keep coming up with general groceries if we do that. Like last time, it was dish soap, shampoo, just innocuous everyday items.
Yeah, but there might also be some whatever that word was that you said, items. You said it, and my brain just kind of stopped working after you said it. I was like, what the?
Innocuous.
Innocuous, there we go.
Hold on. What if we get everyone like from like the magic shop and a bunch of other like shops, whatever, have them come here, grab the stuff they need, and then we bail. That way, if the mob is still around, we can protect the people just in case they come around.
Yeah, but we're not gonna be here forever. Is there a thing?
Well, I don't know. I'm just
And we're back.
listen. I'm not used to doing this whole doing stuff for the people thing. Okay, I don't know.
Huh?
We're trying to figure out our next move. Now that Tyga, now that you're here, can I see the sword that has the like eye on it? I want to see if I can figure out what it is.
Hey, you can see the sword quite clearly as long as Orlando presents it to you.
Yeah. Can I hold it? I want to like cast detect magic.
If we had identify, we could figure out exactly what the items did.
I don't think that's on the cleric spell list.
I have a theory what this sword is. I'm not gonna say it in case it's wrong, but I have a theory.
I think knowledge cleric can learn identify.
I'll
but
send
I
my
think
theory to
that's-
Tyga.
Okay. So Trashy picked up the hat and the tankard. There's still a quill in there, and there's still the metal.
Oh, well, in that case, before I look at the sword, I'm gonna pick up the quill.
As one does.
All right, Tyga. That is my theory as to what this sword is, unless it's like a custom item or something.
You wouldn't know what this item is even if I were to tell you what it was.
Fair.
Well, I was more leaning towards the sword because I know a good amount of the swords.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was talking about. You wouldn't know what it was even if I were to tell you what it was.
Literally, the only way I'd be able to use a sword is if it had some kind of property where I was like, oh yeah, you are considered proficient in this weapon.
So,
You could wear it as an accessory.
Oh my god, yes! Hey guys, like my getup? I included my sword in it. I can't use a sword, but it's pretty, cool looking.
So, does anyone want to take that medal?
Sure, I'll grab the medal and I'll put it on.
As one does. The moment you put it on, you feel yourself get infinitesimally wiser as your wisdom score shoots up by 6 points.
By 6 points?
Neuron activation.
By 6 points.
Alright, hold on. So that brings me to a wisdom total of 18.
Nice. What does the quill do?
Who knows?
Is it just a quill?
That one just has to take effect the moment it's put on.
Ah.
Much like the other, much like the hat. And once all the items are gone, what's everyone's passive perceptions?
13.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, wait, that can't be. Is that it?
15.
Wait, what?
Alright. So, without having to hear anyone else's
Oh,
trash,
15. 15.
without having to hear anyone else's trash, you notice that the bottom of the chest seems to be fake.
Weird. Okay. I fuck around and I open it.
You mess around a little bit, and you kind of like peel the bottom up, and as you do, you see that the chest leads further down, and you see a ladder.
Oh.
All right. Okay then.
So I'm guessing you're gonna go down then, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. How far down does it?
You guys.
Wait, before we
Yeah, hold on.
go,
Before we go down, I was gonna ask, could I like search some of the boxes that are just like actually lying around, or no?
The boxes, I think we've been over that before. They're just all full of general supplies.
I was
Okay.
gonna say, wouldn't it be better to give the item that increases wisdom to the wisdom caster?
I don't know if it can be increased past 20.
DM, can it magically increase his wisdom past 20 if I put it on him?
You don't know
Which
that.
I'm doing right now.
You don't know that. You only know that it's made you a little wiser.
I'm going to take it off and then put it on chaos.
Chaos.
Hey, wait.
You feel
Okay.
infinitesimally wiser as your wisdom stat goes up by a total of 6 points to a maximum of 24.
Jesus. Okay.
Holy shit!
Also, I feel like he would resist having a necklace randomly put on him based on what happened last time, but okay.
You were distracted by the chest.
True. Can you guys stop putting necklaces on me?
Oh, sorry. I just assumed that I was more trustworthy, considering I'm not back.
It's good. Sorry, it's just last time this happened, it kind of melted into my skin and disfigured my face for several months.
Suddenly, it starts melting and just. You're fine.
Yeah. I guess, where are we dropping, boys? Goes down the ladder.
Hey.
I'm gonna remove this item from my inventory because
So you guys start going down the ladder. After a few rungs, you guys decide, fuck it, and just start sliding down. You know, RPG style.
Yeah.
So wait, that means you have a +7 to wisdom now, don't right? Because you.
Yes. Which means my passive perception is now 17.
But like that's good for your spell casting.
Oh yeah, if I can hit. A lot of my stuff is to hit.
Okay. Alright.
Still
So,
better than nothing.
and after a solid minute or so, you guys hit the bottom. It feels like you've gone down like 100 feet.
Jesus.
And once you get to the bottom, it's still really dark. But there's a light switch right next to the ladder.
Hmm. So, before anybody touches the light switch...
Dark vision, baby. What do I see?
Oh no.
Yeah, also,
How far does your dark vision go?
60 feet.
same.
You'd see a couple of boxes here and there that look like seem to have some sort of piece of paper on them. You can't read them right.
Should we look in the boxes?
Go for it.
I'm gonna open up box.
I'm going to take the quill that's in my hand and cast light on it.
Light on the quill.
Yeah, so now it's shedding light in a 20-foot radius
It's shedding
and a dim light.
It's shedding light, and now you can read the papers, and you see the papers seem to be, what's the word? Not inventory. You know what packages have in order to determine where they're supposed to go and what's in them?
Shipping labels?
Yes. And you see each of these boxes seems to have a shipping label for a shop in town.
Okay, okay.
Oh.
So this is where the stock's being held. And you don't have a map for this basement, do you?
Sure don't.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn on the light.
You flick the light on, and it lights up all over. You know how dark, dingy warehouses, the warehouses that aren't important, ones that are poorly maintained, how they have shitty lights.
Mhm.
Like that.
Okay, and turning on the lights doesn't seem to have alerted anything to the fact that there's people down here?
Not a thing.
Well, this feels like one of those horror movies I've watched.
And you see boxes everywhere, stacked up to the nines.
Hmm.
It seems this is where all of the stolen inventory has been being kept.
Why were they hoarding all this stuff? Were they just planning on reselling it, or...?
They probably were selling it for a much higher price.
Should we go back and tell the lady at the magic shop that the mob's not going to be an issue anymore, or...?
I feel like there's more mobsters than the ones we killed.
That's a good point.
I mean, it would be really irresponsible to keep your entire organization under one warehouse.
Yeah...
You hear, you're right, it would.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And you turn
Who
around.
said that?
And you turn around to see someone else on the ladder.
Who the fuck are you?
They reach into their coat, little cloak. They're a tabaxi, by the way.
Okay.
They reach into their little coat-like overcoat. You know, not windbreakers. Fuck. Trench coat.
Yeah.
He's got a weapon! Kill him!
No! No. Let him cook.
He's got a little fedora.
Oh no.
Detective?
And he pulls out a badge and he says, "You've made my job infinitesimally easier. Hello. Good folks." And you see his badge says SDI. And never of you have ever heard of that branch of anything before.
Can I roll a... Well, I haven't heard of it, so I wouldn't be able to determine if it's real or not. I'm gonna be like, what's SDI stand for?
I don't really remember.
Does he say that?
Yes, he does. However, it's a special branch of detective unit. Specifically meant to try and get the mob off the streets as much as they are.
Can I roll an insight check to figure out if this guy is lying to me or not?
Go ahead.
Yeah, seems trustworthy to me.
No.
This motherfucker's the biggest liar you've ever seen. That shit-eating grin, the way he's talking, that badge looks fake, his Jordans fake.
His Jordans are fake. Hang on, is insight wisdom? Yeah, okay, so that's 4 plus 7, so that's a total 11.
Alright, you think... He doesn't seem to be lying, but you also really can't trust that badge. It looks like... To you, it feels like a 6-year-old made it.
Can I cast detect thoughts on this dude to see what the fuck is going on inside this brain?
You most certainly could.
So
While
what's his
she does
surface
that,
map? outside.
I'm gonna ask. While she does that, I'm gonna try and lead him with questions. I'm gonna ask. So, what brings you here?
I already answered that. I'm here because of the mob, and I appreciate your work on my behalf very much, even though you weren't doing it for me. I must say, though, that's a lot of bodies upstairs. I'm surprised you're such hardened killers.
So,
You look so
so what's
innocent.
what is his surface thought?
His surface thoughts are, God, I want to get this over with, go home and get a good smoke.
Yo, same.
Fair.
Oh,
Okay. I think he's a legit cop.
I am
You
going to
have-
try to. I'm gonna try to dig deeper. So if he's resisting, he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
He feels you start to dig deeper, and he doesn't bother resisting.
Okay. Then I'm gonna look around and see if he if he's like really who he says he is, any other stuff like that. Maybe see if like his subconscious remembers what the fuck STI stands for, so I can remind him.
You dig around a little bit, and you find that, yeah, he does seem to be who he says he is. There's even a whole board of listings in his mind trying to draw people together. You know, the stereotypical detective, it's here, red string board. And as you dig around, you see way, way deep back there, SDI stands for Specialized Department of Investigations.
Mm.
Oh my god! All right.
I was gonna make a stupid joke. Sexually transmitted infection.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
It's SDI, not STI.
That's why I said transmitted.
Sexually derivative infection.
Anyway.
You catch one, and every so often your dick starts yelling at you, "You motherfucker!"
Well, it seems
So
he's
I think we can.
It seems he's telling the truth. Also, your SDI thing stands for Specialist Department of Investigations.
Oh yes, that was it. Thank you, lad. Wait, how'd you know that?
Because I read your mind, and clearly you let me, because you didn't resist.
I just thought it was another headache coming on.
I'm sorry, you get constant headaches? Have you not talked to a doctor about that? That's not normal.
Yeah, don't we all? You know. He
No.
pulls a flask out of his. He pulls a flask out of his thing and takes a swig.
Ah,
That's probably why you have constant headaches. You're an alcoholic.
can I have a sip of that? I just killed like 30 people, and I'm feeling some kind of way about it.
Sure.
Yeah, you
Passes it
full-blown
over.
murderer. While me, I am innocent.
Passes over his flask.
I take a little sip and I hand it back.
You take a
What's
little
it taste
sip.
like?
It's stereotypical Fireball.
Ah,
Cinnamon whiskey.
cinnamon. Yeah. So why were they like hoarding all of this merchandise down here? What were they gonna do with it all?
Well, wait, I shouldn't say that. That's classified.
Ooh.
I'm still in his mind.
Yeah, wait, yeah.
You get in his mind. Well, you see, they were taking it in order to try and destroy the Imperial armies, and that's not good for anyone on this station.
Oh, so the mob.
Oh, so they were the good guys?
So the mob was trying to destroy the Imperial Empire. She says this out loud.
Of course. Wait, how do you know that?
I'm still in your brain. This spell lasts for a whole minute.
Well, hot damn. He takes another swig.
Chaos buries his face in his hands and goes, "Ah!" And then he like collects himself, and then it's just like, okay,
Everything's okay now.
everything is fine.
So we just killed the good guys?
Good guys, my gods, no. Do you know how important the Imperial rule is to the galaxy?
I mean, yeah, it
Espe-
is kind of.
Especially to the people who live here.
Well, all in a day's work, I guess. I'm gonna go back to the ship now. Totally not reconsider my life choices.
Dude, I thought you guys said the Imperial was the bad.
I cover her mouth. I cover her mouth. I mean, no system of power is perfect, but they sure are doing a great job, aren't they? Anyway. Shut the fuck up, Marley. Shut the fuck up.
Why are we whispering? I'm confused.
The walls literally have ears, okay? 2 big cat ears.
Yeah, but if he knew that, like, what we do, wouldn't he change his mind?
No. I think he knows. It's his job to know things. Let's just...
This is so confusing. I can't deal with this shit sometimes.
Me neither.
Oh man, I wish I had a glass of wine.
You know what? Pub?
Pub?
Let's go. Vincent, pub?
What's a pub?
A pub sounds nice. Yeah, let's go.
He says, well,
It's
all
like
right.
a bar.
The detective says, it's a bar, yes. And also, have a wonderful evening. I'll stay here. I've got to take care of some paperwork and make sure these get out to the people that are supposed to get them. By gods, was that supposed to be delivered 9 months ago? Fuck.
Jeez. Sounds like that guy's got a lot of paperwork ahead of him.
So it's
That's
like a tavern?
He pulls out a little PDA and starts making calls.
All right, I guess we're leaving. Does anybody have anything else they want to ask the detective?
I mean, I can get all
I
the
have a
information.
question. Wait, hold on. Wait, unless I completely blinked on it, how did he get down here without tripping or tipping off all of the guards?
We killed them.
We
Yeah,
killed everyone!
There's
but-
nobody.
Yeah, but my question is this: if that's the only entrance in here, is it?
He came in after us.
I thought he was here before us. Oh.
No, he
No.
slid down the ladder.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna be honest. Internally, I don't trust this guy.
I mean, yeah, no, he's not trustworthy, but like,
What's possibly wrong with generic 80s flash mob investigator?
They're usually corrupt. Case of example, I wish to bring up any Batman film ever.
I haven't seen any.
Anyway,
Jim
Wow.
Gordon is a good cop.
Save for Jim Gordon, the rest are corrupt as fuck.
Harvey Bullock is also a good cop. He's just incompetent.
Alright.
So
anyway,
So you guys start heading out then, yeah?
That's what I'm
Yeah.
doing for sure. Tries not to look at the bodies on the way out.
man, seriously, you killed a lot of people.
I sure did.
Just in passing, somewhere between 30 and 70 bodies. Who knows?
Man, I'm just glad we didn't get arrested for all these murders.
Yeah, that is a little suspicious, isn't it? But I don't think it's his job to. I don't think it's his job to arrest people for
Well,
murder. I think it's his job to investigate the mob.
Well, he thought the mob were the bad guys, so maybe he thought we were like the good guys.
We are not. We were not the good guys today, Arlie.
What are you talking about? I didn't kill a single person today.
Well, killing and air quotes monkeys is probably a crime somewhere.
They were already dead when. All right, my locusts don't hurt anyone.
in air quotes, monkeys.
The monkeys must have been dead already. The locusts were just eating the dead carcasses. That's all.
Yeah. Ignore the fact that all of them had very human teeth.
I imagine Arlene has never actually seen a monkey, so she really doesn't know.
They're just funny little guys, right? They're just funny little guys. There's
funny
no
little
meaningful
guys.
distinction.
Sure.
God. I love how just the party's trying so hard not to make Arlena realize she's a fucking idiot about her own spells.
I mean, I feel like based on the way she responded to trying to being educated about the autopilot, that it's pointless to try and inform her about anything, and it's better to just smile and nod, like, "Sure, honey, you're doing great."
Aw.
That's probably the reason why she's so dumb. No one corrects her.
Well, she doesn't listen when people do.
I seem to have lost the space picture again.
Oh.
Somehow. You all know the picture. Chat knows the picture. You know, big space
Yeah.
station. Big space station. We're all good. We don't actually need big end. I don't have to go back in my history of a chat and pull it up and save it and edit it and then put it back on the table, right? No,
You're good. You're good.
we all need
Smacks the top of Chaos's head. This little dude can hold so much trauma.
Fucking me IRL.
Yeah.
I have enough
how
trauma to fill an entire
Okay. Hold on,
psychology book.
hold on, real talk. Actually, how tall is everybody? Like IRL.
IRL.
Yeah.
IRL?
6 foot
I'm
3.
5'3".
I'm a foot taller than that.
According to my doctor, I am 5'11 and a half, I think. But I usually just say I'm 5'10 because I don't like being tall.
If I'm not mistaken, I think I heard in passing that Trashy is small.
Trashy is small.
Trashy is small.
I didn't realize I was muted. Yeah, I'm 5 foot.
You're an Trashy. You're an inch shorter than my girlfriend. That's real. That's a little funny. She's 5'1".
Gang.
She's tiny.
Man.
I'm 5'7".
I think I got pictures of me standing next to my tall friends somewhere.
So,
You don't gotta wait for me. I'll just post them somewhere.
so you guys are going to the pub?
Yeah, I think
To the
so.
pub!
Yeah.
So about those
Kinda-
men.
I kind of actually want to like stay by the dock and just kind of like watch over and see what happens. Just kind of like hang on a roof and just watch a little bit.
Party split. Let's go.
Dun dun dun!
We never split the party. The last time we did, the bar died, and we always split the party.
Listen, I know
don't
how to
have any
run.
pictures-
I can action surge
I
and
don't have any-
fail.
Alright.
I don't have any pictures showing how tall I am, but I do have this like picture of me. I don't know.
Did someone?
And I'm not.
Where did? Oh, there. Okay.
I
Huh?
moved him. I yeeted him off the table into the void,
He
and then I
did-
grabbed him and put him on the corner.
Vincent just disappeared from the table by my eyes. I looked away and looked back. He was gone. I was like, "What the fuck? Where? What? Huh?"
Yeah, when I said party split, let's go, I grabbed him and yeeted him.
Yeah, no, we
Bitch.
split the party last session when Marlena and Vincent went to go to the DMV.
Alright,
That was
so-
splitting the party.
Anyway,
So, you guys go find a pub. Vincent just kind of hangs out on the docks and watches. You see more and more cop cars show up. You see freighters start showing up. You see what are those move it trucks called?
Bring trucks?
U-Hauls?
Yeah, U-Hauls.
Oh no,
Space
the
U-Haul.
lesbians are here.
What? Is that a thing? Is that a
You
stereotype?
don't know that joke? Yeah, so there's this stereotype that on every lesbian couple's second date they move in together, therefore they get a U-Haul together. So it's a
Okay.
joke.
God,
that
that's
if you-
funny.
So the joke is if you see a U-Haul, it's a lesbian couple on their second date.
Ah.
Oh my god. So, Taiga, I will say, I do kind of want to follow the U-Hauls just to make sure they're actually going to, like, a police station and not just to another dockyard.
How many you throwing out in stars? Just 2? Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to do too many because I don't think you actually disabled the dreads for one.
I disabled them and then I re-enabled them eventually.
No,
Ah.
I still see the dreads available.
Yeah, they're re-enabled.
I like to think that Vincent, following the U-Hauls, is Vincent just cutting through alleys and back streets just of the station, just following along.
Like parkour, but like
Yeah, so you follow the U-Hauls a little bit. You find them. They're delivering stuff to different stores. They seem to be doing.
Okay, so they're not actually just being shady. They are actually doing what they're supposed to. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, that's what I was more concerned. Like, I don't fully trust this. I'm gonna just watch this and see if they're actually just shady.
I mean, they're police for the Empire, so I mean, they're probably
Okay,
fascists.
alright, okay, cool. They're police for the Empire. Alright. What's to say they're not corrupt police for the Empire, huh?
well, the Empire itself is corrupt, so that's kind of an
Exactly.
oxymoron.
Yeah,
But still.
exactly.
But we're in Empire territory, so we gotta like cross our T's and dot our I's for a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I'm sorry, I just want to be a little precautious.
The fucking dreads.
No,
I could-
hey.
All I heard was dreads. Your mic was so muffled.
Yeah, you keep on. You said this is your better mic, but every now and then it sounds like you're underwater.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
Yes.
weird.
So, stop that first and foremost. Just because you found out that it's back on the table. Fuck you.
Looks like dreads are back on the menu, boy.
Alright. So, so explorers checking all that out, and you guys are going to a pub.
I will say, after checking all this out, I will go to the magic store and see if they have that row of stars in stock now.
Fair
I think
enough.
it's gonna take a few days before the
Yeah.
magic shop.
I, for one, really like the Tabaxi detective as a concept, and I hope he just shows up other places.
He's just like the fucking mysterious stranger popping up in random places at
Listen,
random
I
times.
already know what that Tabaxi rogue is. It's a portion of Inquisitive Rogue and also Fighter Gunslinger. I have a feeling.
But yeah, if we're at the pub,
Yeah, you guys go. You guys go start looking for pub. You see a few different options. Are you guys staying near the docks, or are you guys going into town?
the gayest pub or bar we can find. It is.
Oh my god, gay bar, yeah. Fantasy space gay bar.
I don't care. Listen, it would make it even better if it was also a strip club with gay strippers.
After a little bit of deliberation on what the theme is that you want to go look for, you discover a little bar with a dragon scale on it that's been slashed through.
That one looks cool as hell. I'm like, that one. Let's go that one.
I don't know. It doesn't look gay enough. What's the name of it?
There's no name on it, only the symbol on a little wooden
All right,
sign, old school
That's cool.
style.
It's underground.
Let's look inside and see how gay it is. I want to go somewhere gay.
Everywhere we go is gay just by virtue of the fact that we are there.
Very true.
I want it gayer.
Hmm.
Anyways, I guess we go into this dragon scale bar pub place thing.
You guys enter the bar, and you're immediately greeted by a red-headed human in what looks like a bunny outfit, who's happened to be walking by with a platter of beers in her hand, and she stops for a moment and says, "Welcome to the Claw and Scale. Have a wonderful time."
Thank you.
And immediately you'd see right in the middle of the room there is in fact a stripper pole, and there's someone dancing on the stripper pole, and you see around the room a bunch of tables.
Arlena's jaw drops.
Somehow, some way, it always comes back. The Claw and Scale never dies. It's in every campaign, somewhere, somehow.
Oh, neat. This is the first time I've been here. Out of character. And in character. So I guess we grab a table?
Yeah, go ahead. You guys grab a table. There are empty tables all over. There's tables that are full all over. It seems this is a fairly popular location, and it's very large. And even though the one in the middle caught your attention immediately because it was right there when you walked in, there's stripper poles in every corner. Uh-oh. Is Discord dying?
Thing again where base is like saying, "Oh, hey, guess what? That server doesn't
Alright.
work for a hot minute."
Yeah,
Okay.
alright, so
Why does Discord have to suck so much ass?
that Discord channel decided to just die, so we're here now. What was the last thing you guys heard?
This is it seems like this is a very popular bar around and then it was just like garbled.
Yeah, the last thing I heard was us getting a table.
Alright. So this seems to be a very popular dive / bar / whatever the heck you want to call it. You'd see and even though your attention was immediately put to the stripper pole in the middle, which has a dragonborn with red scales dancing on it in very skimpy clothes. You would also see poles on all four at every corner of the room, and a pole between each one, with the exception of the entrance. There are lots of empty tables, but there's also lots of tables that are full of people.
IRL, I am fanning myself. God damn.
I go up to the stage. I go and sit at a table closest to the stage or whatever.
I sit at that same table because it's where the captain is going.
We're all going to that table.
As one,
I think we're all women enjoyers here.
Nah. I'm just following the group.
as
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm here to forget that I killed 30 people.
as one do, you guys go sit at the table right by the center pole. The red dragonborn just keeps on dancing.
Nice.
Just keeps on dancing, and as you guys sit there, she takes notice that you guys are near her, and she does a few things here and there directed specifically at you guys.
All right,
Yeah,
how
as
do we give money in this world when we have coins?
I toss like 50 gold on the stage, not at her, but just like at her feet.
That's a lot of gold. Fair enough.
I know. I feel bad. I'm trying to compensate for the fact that I feel bad.
Star just chucks a ball of gold on the stage.
Seeing
And
that, all the other girls immediately rush over to the stage and start dancing.
Me placing a whole platinum coin onto the stage.
That's-
That's like what, 100 gold.
you would get a
the server that welcomed you when you guys came in swings by your table and says, "Hello, how are you all today? Here's the menu. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I'll be back in a few minutes to take your order. Would you like anything to drink?"
What is the strongest beverage that you have in terms of ABV?
Well, we have this wonderful drink called Dragon's Death.
I'll take that one.
Wonderful, one Dragon's Death. What would the two of you like?
What kind of wines do you have, or cocktails?
You see an allotment on the menu of over 75 different wines, and you'd see cocktails galore. If you can think about it, it's there.
All right, now I gotta think about what's the gayest cocktail to get. Like,
Fuzzy navel.
Buttery
Appletini.
nipples.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I smell someone cooking downstairs, and now I'm very hungry.
Daiquiri.
I love daiquiris.
Daiquiris are so good.
I've never had one. Isn't that just like a smoothie but with a shot of liquor in it?
Strawberry daiquiris are amazing. Love them. I think I know what's about to happen.
You probably do.
I don't know. You know what? Fuck it. Arlena will get Sex on the Beach for a cocktail.
I was gonna suggest that one actually when I was listing gay cocktails. Also, what's gonna happen? Is there gonna be a bar fight in this nice place?
No. All right. So, what are you getting? What are you getting? What did you decide on?
I decided on Sex on the Beach for a cocktail.
I fucking hate Sex on the Beach so much. All right.
I actually
I
have
love-
one of those in a can in my fridge.
They taste
I've
abysmal.
tried it. It's pretty good. Although my favorite, my IRL, my favorite cocktail is Mudslider.
Yeah, mudslides are pretty alright. Sex on the Beach, for some reason, it just tastes abysmal. I think it's because it uses a little bit of mint in it, and I have a averse reaction to mint that makes me physically ill.
Okay, well, maybe I haven't had Sex on the Beach because the kind I had did not taste any mint. It was very much like.
Also, once you guys have finished ordering drinks, you notice Trashy's just gone.
Where did is she on one of the poles?
An excellent question.
Trashy, where the fuck did you go?
As you'd look around, you'd see people dancing on the poles, as they do.
Hold on.
Hold on.
This is crazy. This is wild. This is crazy. God has smiled upon me this day.
And you guys look around, and suddenly a figure catches your eye on the in the rear right corner. As Trashy's swinging around, looking almost 1-to-1 with Lola Bunny somehow, or not Lola. What the heck's her name? The one from Roger. What's her name?
Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica
Rabbit. Thank you. Almost 1-to-1 with Jessica Rabbit, doing a little pole dance on the pole.
I'm dancing to Lola.
Yeah, she was a showgirl.
Exactly.
And not only does she look amazing in this moment, she is crushing it.
I clap and whistle.
Absolutely slapping it.
You'd see a crowd drawing attention over in the corner.
We're going to that table.
You guys get up and move.
Arlena will go over to the table closest to Trashy's pole and just
I'm
Instead-
staying at the table so that when our drinks get here, I can bring them to us.
Yeah. You guys get up and move. Trash, I need you to roll 2 instances of D10s.
Oh no! Oh, for money earned, or
Who's to
are you
say?
gonna get mad because she doesn't work there?
Who's to say?
I'm trying to find the fucking video of the dance, and I'm really mad about it. There she is.
Also, Taiga, I think you were thinking of a mojito when you.
A
'Cause-
mojito? No, I've had mojitos as well. I've had a lot of different alcoholic beverages. I'm very experienced in the field of alcohol. It helps that I was also a bar.
Because I'm pretty sure Sex on the Beach is not supposed to have mint in it.
It's not supposed to. I'm looking at the can right now. I decided to grab it.
It depends on where it's made.
Yeah,
There-
it says orange, peach, and cranberry.
It depends on where it's made. There's three different regional variants of Sex on the Beach. One is Bahama exclusive.
Ah.
Another one is North American and South American, and the other one is English in quotation marks. Sex on the Beach has the same three major elements to it, and it tastes absolutely abysmal. It's normally very bitter.
Because the one I had was like a sweet and sour taste.
But anyway, what did you get for your D10s, Trashy?
Trashy muted.
No. Trashy has only one track minds right now.
Ah.
Give me a minute. In case anybody wasn't familiar with the dance, I linked it.
Where?
Oh,
I
it's
think in the
side
chat. Yeah.
Did you put it in the right side chat?
I think you put it in the side chat for the call that we left because it became cursed.
Oh, I did. Yeah, that's where I've been putting everything. Oops.
No worries.
I'll open it. Let me see.
Appreciate it. Just a sassy little dance. D10s, yeah, right?
Huh? What?
It's now in the.
Yeah, I just watched it. That's why I couldn't hear whatever was just said.
I'm rolling 2 D10s.
Yep, 2d10s.
Aw, yeah. That's crazy. That's a 16.
What are the two numbers?
Oh, a 7 and a 9.
All right. So when you guys get over the table, she's already got a pile of 7 gold and 9 platinum on the side of her stage.
I am
Oh, hell
fucking
yeah.
crushing it.
I was gonna make the joke of like Arlena, instead of tossing money, tosses her room key, but I don't know if the ship has like room keys or room cards.
It probably got a room card, but like I can catch it in my mouth if you want.
Yeah, Arlena will toss her room card and give a wink of just like, you know what that be.
Does
You
the
know
rest
where
of
I
the
live.
dance. You know where I live. Wild.
You know where I live.
Amazing.
And then your guys' drinks arrive.
Yippee.
Star, your drink arrives. It is in a tankard that is literally on fire.
Oh, is there like a little plate on the table or something?
Yeah, sure.
I take a plate and I put it over the top of it to smother the flames before I drink it.
Mm-hmm, you do. You smother the flames, and it smells strangely like cinnamon, apple, and butterscotch.
Huh. Am I gonna have to roll a Constitution saving throw?
We'll find out, won't we?
Yeah, he's gonna like sniff it and then take a little sip.
You're gonna sniff it and immediately recoil from the heavy scent.
Oh yeah, that's a Constitution saving throw. I'm just gonna load this into the cannon preemptively.
You take a sip,
It tastes really strong, really sweet, and also somewhat spicy.
Huh.
It warms you to your very core, and I need you to, after you start taking a few swigs, make a con save with disadvantage.
This okay.
I like how you were so upset by that for a second, and then you're like, okay.
No, yeah, no. I was like, what? And then I thought about it more. Okay, so that's a 17. I thought about it more, and I'm like, nah, that makes sense. That's a 5 plus. That's a 7 total for my Constitution save.
It's not, though.
It's not? Oh, right, I forgot it's a saving throw, not just my modifier. That's an 11.
So you take a few swigs, and immediately you're pissed drunk.
Oh, no.
Like, you're maybe a tenth of the way through the tankard, and you feel pissed drunk.
Excuse me, waitress, can I please get a to-go cup for this? I am not going to be able to finish this. Holy shit.
I'm sorry, we don't allow patrons to leave with alcohol. It's a part of the. It's a part of the. She looks like she's really thinking for a minute. Law? I think that's.
Yeah. Following
makes
the law.
sense.
My favorite activity. Takes another sip.
He had a rough day. He committed a lot of bad things.
It seems
Well-
like it. Well, don't worry, dear. This is a wonderful place to help loosen up. In more than a few
Well-
ways.
While y'all are lamenting to the waitress, I'm like breakdancing on the table still. I'm just fucking spinning and going ham.
Yeah, Chaos, what are you into? I'm sure they have someone very special who can help you relax.
You're not my type. Takes another sip.
I wasn't offering myself. I was saying they might have someone that you were into.
I wonder if I still have that image.
I wonder what Explorer's doing right now. Takes another sip because he's not allowed to leave with it.
I wonder what Explorer's doing right now. It cuts to Explorer walking down the street, whistling, looking around. What a beautiful
man.
day!
Just puts back on like their music and all that.
He's missing the best day ever.
No, it cuts over like a
Except for
Trevor
those
cut in.
movies.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Wait, what?
Like a Trevor cut in from GTA.
Oh god, I fucking hate Trevor.
I'm.
No, I didn't kill him. What do you take me for? An animal?
I'll
But I
take
did
a-
kidnap his wife!
Oh my god, that's horrible. I forgot about that.
I'll take a
That's not
sip
even the worst
of
thing he
my-
does.
I know.
I'll take a sip of my drink once I get it.
You do. You take a sip of your drink. It's a sex on the beach.
Cool. I wasn't sure if you were gonna do anything awful to it since you clearly hate sex on the beach, apparently.
No, it's just a sex on the beach. I have an adverse reaction to mint, and the ones I've had have had mint in them.
That is weird. I've never had any that had mint in it.
Fucking love mint.
Yeah, mint is good. I like mint.
I can't
I
have mint
My
in
doc-
any capacity. The second it touches my tongue, my entire body physically gets sick.
my doctor.
You might be
told me-
allergic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be allergic. But my doctor told me to avoid mint because mint can naturally increase testosterone levels.
BRB
Huh.
shoveling mint down my gut.
It was either. I mean, I think peppermint is literally just mint, but she's saying like avoid peppermint, and I'm assuming that includes regular mint as well.
And I can safely say it is not, in fact, an allergy. It is just the flavor, and I don't understand why.
Is there like
The
is
smell.
there any food?
The,
Oh, sorry.
The smell also does it to me, which is weird.
Is there any food items on their menu or any other stuff on their menu other
Oh
than
yeah,
drinks?
there's plenty of food options as well. Anything you can think of that's fried, some basic tavern food, some and it looks like they specialize in seafood dishes.
I'm trying to think what I haven't tried before, because there are definitely some things that I haven't tried.
You guys will
Can
never
I get
see
a whole
Trashi eat
lobster?
seafood.
Huh?
Can I just get a straight up lobster? Do they have that?
They do.
Have you not had a lobster before?
IRL, I haven't actually, but like, I'm just like, what would be the dumbest thing for him to order because he's shit faced lobster at a bar? Let's go.
I've had lobster before because I live in Maine, and unfortunately, I'm allergic to shellfish.
Oh my god.
It's not an anaphylactic allergy, it's just literally if I eat it, I will get sick severely.
Fair enough.
But yeah, it sucks. I live in the state that is known for lobsters.
Also,
I have no idea where Maine is now that I always thought Maine was landlocked.
No,
No.
it's white.
Maine.
What?
Maine is
Huh?
Maine is Northeast America. It's the little glove on the peninsula by New York and all that.
Yeah, my geography is terrible. Like, for example, I used to think that Arizona was where Nevada is. Like, I thought
no.
Nevada was Arizona.
Maine is like as east as you can get in the US.
I do not have that picture with me. That is unfortunate. My laptop is in my car. Who would have thunk?
Is it
Hell
safe for it to
shit.
be in your car?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Arlena will like look at the menu and just be like, I don't think I've ever had a burger.
Lena's gonna have a burger. I'm so here for it.
Just Arlena is gonna have a burger. I'm so here for it. That's the create. All right.
But which of these burgers are the best? Let's see. There's like this one called cheeseburger. There's one called a bacon cheeseburger.
There's a rodeo western.
Chaos takes a sip of his drink and says, "The rodeo western burger is just a burger, but with a cowboy hat." He's lying.
What the hell is bacon?
Spits out his drink a little bit.
Right, we're getting Arlie a bacon cheeseburger. A bacon cheeseburger. We're getting Arlie the bubble bash burger.
No, that's not even. We sell food here, ma'am.
All right, Arlena will get the bacon cheeseburger and a side of fries.
That is completely and totally reasonable. Hold
More
on.
reasonable than what I was gonna order.
Yeah, what you gonna order?
I was gonna order the fucking bubble bash burger for you.
Between the three of us, we could not eat all of that.
You're so true.
I mean, I think I've seen the Bubble Bash burger made, and it's crazy enough, but I think I can actually eat it.
No,
Yeah, but comfortably, without
Tiger,
severe
that's just your
abdominal
ego.
pain.
What was that? I heard.
Said Tiger, no, it's just your ego.
And I said comfortably without abdominal pain.
It's not even just my ego. I just look at it and say that looks delicious.
I had to double check what it was because it's been a while since I've seen like what that was, and oh my god, that is huge.
The guy had to build like a support structure to make it not fall over. That's how many stuff was on it.
Yeah.
Listen, it's just breakfast, breakfast 2, breakfast 3, and breakfast 4 all at the same time instead of over the course of 3 hours.
Wild.
Yeah, you eat one big meal and then you go into a coma for 12 hours.
Clearly.
No.
And that's your day.
Comas are government propaganda. Food comas specifically are government propaganda.
Wild.
But yeah, I was also curious if they had like some weird like fucking extra menu, just like get a lap dance for this much money or some shit like that.
It's not on this menu if they do.
What do you want to eat, pussy?
I mean, that's what Arlena wants to eat right now.
I misinterpreted that as the derogative way to say it, and not as like the action.
Wild.
It took me a second.
Be just insulting them, pussy.
I mean, if Arlena gets lucky tonight, she might be eating pussy.
Wild.
Looks
You guys are
trash.
being weird. Me and my lobster are gonna sit in the corner.
Being my lobster, my new pet. Oh wait, I eat this. That's right.
I actually am imagining drunk chaos taking this cooked lobster home as a pet, and then waking up in the morning just to the smell of just dead lobster. Just like, what the fuck did I do last night?
No, he might keep the shell to play with though, like a fidget toy or something.
Oh, God, that is so dark.
Well, it's a cooked lobster. What do you mean? It's not like a live lobster that they put on the table. Here you go, boy. Have at it.
Yeah, I know, but like, I don't know. I don't know why. Just like keeping the shells is just, I don't know.
After a few moments, they pull you aside, Blue. They bring you over to a tank and say, "Which lobster do you want?"
Oh,
no.
don't make me choose.
Oh, let me help you with this one. I know all about lobster delicacies.
No, you know what? I hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to change my order to. I'm gonna change my order to just some garlic bread. I didn't realize I'd have to choose. I've seen so much death, ladies. You have no idea. It's really takes another sip of my drink. I'll just have garlic bread, please.
Don't
Thank you.
listen to him. Don't listen
I'll
to
pay you
him.
the
He
price for the
wants
lobster,
big
though. You guys deserve it. It'll be a
Just give
tip.
him the big one.
Uh-huh. It's just a tip. Don't worry.
It's just things you can say at a restaurant, but not to your partner.
So you get a burger. You get garlic bread now. Is that?
Yeah, that's what I'm changing my order to because I didn't realize I'd have to choose which lobster died.
I kind of now want to make a cheeseburger using garlic bread. Oh my god, that sounds so good right now.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm hungry.
We are all hungry here. We are all.
I had 20 chicken nuggets at the start of session practically, and now I'm also hungry somehow, and I blame you.
I had a TV dinner spaghetti and a pack of instant ramen, and I am currently still hungry because hunger never fades.
It's been like almost 4 hours since I last ate.
All right. Just casually.
dips the garlic bread in the dragon's fire, continues eating it.
I imagine Arlena looks around for like a fork and a knife, just like, where's the silverware?
You pick it up like this, and
Uh,
then you eat it. And then I take a bite of Arlie's hamburger.
Oh yeah, it comes with absolutely nothing. Bare bones.
Ma'am, can we please get a lot of napkins? It's her first burger.
Okay, I don't know why. I don't know. I can't explain it, but Trashy describing her eating Arlena's burger somehow made that kind of hot. What?
Like Trashy reaches, like, you say there's no silverware, and I just reach over, I pick up your burger, I'm like, you eat it like this, takes a bite, puts it on the table plate.
I'm just picturing. Arlie's down bad
very
apparently, because like I'm just picturing Trashy just like burger grease all over her mouth, just like
Oh,
chewing.
I'm fucking
just, like...
messy about it. There's burger grease and sauce everywhere. Trashy's
Arlie-
a fucking mess.
No, and Arlie's just
All
like
right.
blushing, like, oh my god, she's so fucking cute, and I'm just like, Captain, here's your napkins.
Trashy eats
Oh
the
my God.
napkin. She doesn't use
my
it. She
God.
actually no. She uses it. She wipes her face and then she eats it.
Why waste the grease?
Why waste? Clearly.
I'm gonna bed her tonight.
Oh my god. So,
Oh,
does
how
Arlena
dare.
pick up the burger and eat it?
Yeah, taking a bite right around where Trashy took a bite out. Giving Trashy the sexy eyes. I don't know.
You know,
Wild.
when things spiral, they sure spiral in unexpected ways, don't they?
Yeah.
Listen, we're all tired. We're all gay.
Real.
I'm over here being a fucking drunk third wheel for whatever the hell this is, and I'm just like,
You
this
are
may as well be happening.
Like, you're over there crying that you murdered like 30 people today, and then me and Arlena, like, Arlena's eating a burger and Trashy's like aggressively licking the sauce and grease from her face.
I'm not even crying
From my
about it. That's the
face?
thing. He probably feels like he should be more upset, but he isn't. Like he's becoming desensitized to it, and that makes him feel even worse. Like I should feel worse about this.
Trashy and Arlena are practically fucking like they are not subtly flirting. They are straight up just
I'm gonna text Vincent, let him know where we are, ask if he's gonna show up because Arlie and the captain are being weird, but it's gonna be all like fucking misspelled and shit, and the grammar, and there's gonna be like a bunch of grammar errors because he's drunk.
I imagine he uses a lot of emojis as well.
I mean, I use a lot of emojis, so he probably would. No, he probably doesn't actually, because he's from a place without a lot of technology. So so his writing style is typically like essay, like proper punctuation, no abbreviation.
Please.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is so important. Please.
Please, what?
What did you?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Please, what? Should I be seeing something?
No.
Hi.
You're gonna be seeing something very shortly in the side.
That's not suspicious at all. Alright. So, speaking of, you text him to see where he's at, and we're gonna cut.
What the
And we're gonna absolutely cut over
Yeah,
to
please do,
Vincent,
please.
who's over in the who's over at the magic shop. He said, right? Vincent.
Yeah, I was heading over to the magic shop. Yeah.
All right. So you walk into the magic shop, and you'd see several boxes already stacked up in front of the magic shop, and you'd see the lady behind the magic shop kind of carrying one of these boxes by hand inside, and she says, "Hello. Sorry, we're gonna be closed for a few hours at least."
Oh, I'm surprised they got all the stuff back over here that fast.
Oh, this is only some of my shipments.
Eh.
I'm sure there's still more coming if everything's been found, like they say it was.
Yeah, there was a lot at the warehouse. Me and a few of my crewmates went over there to actually go deal with the said issues, which is why you actually got your stuff back.
Ah, well, that is very nice. um, as a matter of fact, when we reopen, come back. I will have something for you guys.
Alrighty. I'll let the rest of my crew know. And do you need any help actually moving all these boxes? I can lend you a hand.
That would be wonderful, thank you.
Alright, I will spend my time helping load the boxes into the store just to help them out.
You do so. You start spending some time moving boxes into the store. That's going to take a while. You get a text from Blue, and you think for a moment you think
Hang on.
it's a little weird because it's very slurred.
I'm posting the text in the thing in Starlight Menace.
Speaking of Starlight Menace alternate menu drop.
We are at this. There's
Oh, that first one is.
Listen, I didn't have
the
I didn't have the one picture I wanted, unfortunately. It is elsewhere. It is on a different computer.
Vince is just gonna stare at their phone.
That's what it says.
I
That's
know.
what it
I
says.
read it. I know. I read it. Again, Vince is just gonna stare at his phone for like a minute or two. Just go, God damn it! All right.
Harley the cat pain.
Vincent is not even going to attempt to try and find them after getting there. He's just going to head back to the ship because they'll just be there. He knows this. He understands this.
I'll get there eventually.
So yeah, Vincent's just going to finish up loading up the boxes, helping out before he heads back to the ship.
So, all right, you help him. You help get some more stuff inside, and then start heading back to the ship. And we're gonna cut back to the bar again.
Well, that's happening. I'm gonna go microwave myself some food.
After you guys have eaten your food, you're asked, "Hello, would you like an alternate menu for the evening?"
I'm already
The
throwing
alternate
it back.
menu?
What's the alternate menu?
You sweet summer child. She grabs something from the counter and brings over what almost looks like a pamphlet, and as you open it, you see faces and prices.
Oh my!
Ah!
Faces and prices.
There are 7 options.
I don't know, Trashy. You you want to add a third?
How much for like? This is me asking the DM. How much for all of them at once?
Chaos is gonna fold up the pamphlet and be like, "No, thank you. Last time I slept with somebody, they ended up being a necromancer, and I had to kill them."
I immediately snatch the pamphlet from your hand and open it up. Like, my face is like cartoonishly shoved in the pamphlet.
You'd see it's 5 gold apiece, with the exception of the Dragonborn. The Dragonborn costs 10.
I opened my wallet. Do we have any money?
We had like 10,000 gold apiece, not including whatever we just 1,000, not including whatever we just spent on food.
Yes, there's
Okay, yeah.
exuberant amounts of money in your guys' possession.
I just imagine Arlena just goes, but I'm free.
I pay for one of everybody, and
One of everybody, like you could get duplicates, like with cloning.
well, I say one of everybody, and then I pay for it again, so that Arlie can join, and then we fade to black.
Yeah, like, I'm going home. I'm going to the ship.
That's fair.
I like to think that whenever
Giant femme orgy.
How many? Wait, how many people? How many people are gonna be in this orgy? What?
what the fuck did I come back to?
Oh yeah, they're buying hookers. Don't worry, there's not going to be anything graphic.
Yeah,
Fuck
you know,
off.
we've already made
Casually,
it to black.
I
'Cause I was
casually.
about-
You purchased all
I was about to say,
you
there's
paid
about to be.
all these people for the night, trashy. All these people.
I was about to say, if there's about to be anything, I was about to just
Nah.
deafen
Yeah.
and just be gone for like 5 minutes.
Also, I trauma dumped about Chaos's ex and it went over everybody's heads, and that's totally fine.
Oh, it hasn't gone over my head, but I'm not a player.
Yeah.
I heard it. Okay, Trashy heard it, but was blinded by pussy. It is very
Fair.
unfortunate.
I
Oh,
should
you're
I,
only paying for the women.
I should know.
Nope.
Only 4 of them are women.
Oh,
The part,
even fucking better. Even
part-
fucking better. It is truly
I'm-
a party now.
oh,
Like,
hey, bud.
The pictures are right in the Starlight Menace.
Oh, Pog.
Hold on.
I swear the lewdness will be the death of half the party.
Ew. I thought I was keeping it pretty fucking tame comparatively. It
No,
could
I'd
be
say we're-
grosser.
I'd say we're at like PG-13 in terms of a TV rating.
I'll be real, this is the most lewd D&D game I've been in ever.
You sweet
Sorry,
summer
I have to say-
child.
You
Listen,
haven't met King
This is not
David.
even the
Listen,
I
I usually
campaign I've ever been
I
in.
usually-
This is
I usually live in the opposite direction of the spectrum of, okay, cool, how do you want to do this? Cool, I want to just eviscerate this man.
and
I'm used to that side of the D&D spectrum, not the lewd side of
Okay.
the spectrum.
There's every
I-
side of the
I-
D&D spectrum when I get involved because everyone I know has different sides of the D&D spectrum. It's great seeing them all
After-
together.
After Trashy pays for the fucking hookers, Arlena's gonna also send Vincent a text with the exact thing he sends.
Alright, so immediately Vincent's just going to block, or not block, but mute Arlena's text for a day, and proceed to, proceeds to, finish up his mech, or at least he's going to try to.
Yeah,
Do you want me to roll anything for trying to finish my mech?
I would love a sleight of hand intelligence check.
A sleight of hand. Or intelligence?
A sleight of hand intelligence check. Replace the dex modifier with intelligence.
Okay. So,
It basically means use intelligence, and if you have proficiency
Okay.
of sleight of hand, add add proficiency.
I do not have proficiency in sleight of hand, so that's just going to be a +2! Fuck. You know what? I'll take a 19. That's a pretty solid roll. My one roll this entire game.
You roll to work on your mech, and you get a lot of work done.
Perfection.
Meanwhile, you have them doing an actual phone dex chat.
Just muting all the chats at this point. I hear the.
This is a group chat, and you're unable to mute it.
Cool. I'm just turning off my phone.
I ask him to bring home milk. I'm thirsty. Pick up milk and some cigarettes, thanks, Papa.
I feel like
Don't forget the cigarette milk.
I feel like whenever Blue finally gets back, it's just Sebastian. Not Sebastian. Fuck. Different gunslinger. It's just Vincent, just like reading a book on the couch, like having it like his glasses on, has like some coffee or some tea on a bench or like on one of the sofas next to him. Because I still don't have a room, Tiger.
You do have a room, it's just not on the map.
Oh my god.
Trashy, did you just see the text conversation?
I did not. I'm gonna go look at it right now.
The text conversation, the
Where's it
character
being held?
profiles.
Starlight Menace.
The Starlight Menace channel.
Let's raid the Starlight Menace channel. Save with the pictures of the people.
Yeah, I don't like the AI images.
I don't even know if they're AI. They're just Google images.
There, a lot of those are AI. There's a
Yeah,
few
you
of those
can
there.
you can exclude AI search results if you put a swear in your Google search.
Ah. That's good to know. The one
Is she laughing at the text conversation?
the one picture I wanted for the Dragonborn, unfortunately I don't have because it's on my other computer, and I guarantee that's not AI because it's 10 years old.
Curse. That's the creature is me. That's me while you two are at the table. I'm just over there like, this is fine.
Alright, so we're gonna get
So-
back to the ship with
Yeah.
drunk Star's gonna saunter into the ship with not Richter over there in the corner
Not Richter.
Oh my god.
on one of the couches.
I'm back. My
Vincent,
food needs another minute.
you missed me calling you not Richter. Totally not Richter. Alright. So Star comes.
I hate every single thing that is happening in the chat.
This is
Can we stop? Can we actually stop, please?
Hold on a minute. What the fuck, Aimsley? Where?
I seriously, I would like us to stop.
So Star.
Yeah, fair.
I'm
so,
slightly getting uncomfortable.
so Star saunters into the ship drunkenly.
Yeah. And I'm like,
I'm actually going to move to a different text chat to stop looking at that.
fair. That gif is cursed. It's just okay. So
No,
for
I mean
people-
like the entire chat's actually making me uncomfortable.
what, the drunk texts.
Well, the emojis primarily.
Fair, fair.
Are you uncomfortable about the cum shot emoji?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a bit much. I see why
The
that
entire
would be.
much.
I don't know.
I could have.
But listen, Trashy, I have my limits. I'm sorry to say that I have them. I'm just saying. Anyway, go on, Blue.
So anyway, I just come in and I'm like, and I'm kind of like stumbling and I'm a little dizzy and I'm a little unsteady and I'm like, so how was your day?
Oh, got some good work in. Vincent says as he's looking at his book, he's gonna look up and just see Blue and go, "You look like hammered shit." And I know that's saying much, considering how you used to look like less than a week or two ago. But as of recently, you look like shit. Do you need to sleep?
I think I do. Yeah.
Do you
And then I like,
Go drink some water and then go to bed. Before Vincent then goes right back into his book.
I go to the kitchen.
You go to the kitchen, you get some water. You spill a lot in the process, but don't really notice.
Yeah, it's all over the front of my robes. It's still wet. I don't even care. I just go to my room, and I grab the bear that Helmy left behind, and I just like fall asleep like holding it.
Just a fetal position, holding the teddy bear.
Yeah.
Fair. All right. We cut to the next morning, where we're gonna hold session off, cause it's 6 o'clock.
Yeah, it's been like 3 hours.
Yes.
So, thank you all for joining today. Let's hit a quick raid. This was a very shenanigans-heavy session.
It was
Yeah, I think
a
Chappie's
lot.
still alive.
Not
Like 90% shenanigans.
But definitely a wild one.
You should use your other mic because you keep on It's like you say something and you sound normal.
I don't know why it's doing that.
So who are we raiding now?
We're gonna raid into Chappie since Chappie's live. Chappie wasn't able to
Yay.
join, and that's fine. There was an event. Chappie had to attend. It's all good. In Minecraft. Minecraft, it looks like. Heavily modded Minecraft as well.
Oh yeah, it was crazy. They got jump scared and then booted out of their own server because like a god killed somebody and then somebody killed a god and the gods are the mods and I've been kind of trying to follow it. It's interesting.
Gotcha. I have no clue. Alright. Well, go show some support to Chappie, everybody. You know the rules and regulations. Don't do nothing crazy. Don't do nothing too terribly horrible.
I'm gonna do all the horrible, terrible things.
All right, I am gonna head out though. So have a good night, everybody.
Yeah. Stay safe.
Have a good night.
See ya.
Stream is